Doha. A city where towering glass skyscrapers rise beside centuries-old souqs, where the desert meets the Arabian Gulf, and where old-world Arabian charm blends seamlessly with futuristic ambition. As the capital of Qatar, Doha has transformed itself in just a few decades from a modest pearl diving port into one of the most dynamic cities in the Middle East. In this video, we're exploring the very best of what this incredible city has to offer. Our journey begins in Msheireb Downtown Doha, one of the world's most sustainable urban regeneration projects, and the historic birthplace of the city itself. Sleek, modern architecture stands here in dialogue with traditional Qatari design. Getting around is effortless thanks to the elegant Msheireb Tram, a free and driverless line that glides visitors through the district in style, connecting culture, shopping, and heritage sites in just a few stops. Just a short walk away lies Souq Waqif, the beating heart of traditional Doha. Wooden beams, mud brick-style walls, and narrow alleyways transport you back in time. Here you'll find spice merchants, falcon shops, textile stalls, and some of the best traditional restaurants in the city. As evening falls, the souq comes alive with the aroma of shisha, the sound of oud music, and the energy of locals and travelers mingling beneath string lights. The souq has stood on this site for over a century, originally serving as a trading post where Bedouins would come to exchange wool, milk, and livestock. Today, it has been beautifully restored to preserve that old-world atmosphere while still functioning as a lively commercial hub. Wander through the Falcon Souq, where these prized birds, deeply tied to Qatari heritage and falconry traditions, are bought, sold, and even fitted with tiny leather hoods. Nearby, the Animal Souq lets you see traditional livestock trading still taking place today. Food lovers will want to linger here for hours. Rooftop restaurants offer sweeping views over the souq's rooftops, while street-level cafes serve everything from Qatari makbouz to Lebanese mezzi and freshly brewed Arabic coffee with dates. Don't miss the horse stables tucked within the souq, where the Qatari police keep their ceremonial horses, or the art galleries hidden down quieter side streets showcasing local and regional artists. From tradition to innovation, we head to the National Museum of Qatar, an architectural masterpiece inspired by the desert rose crystal formations found in Qatar's own desert. Designed by Jean Nouvel, this museum tells the story of Qatar's transformation, from its Bedouin roots and pearl diving heritage to the modern nation it is today, through breathtaking immersive galleries and film installations. A short drive along the Corniche brings us to the Museum of Islamic Art, considered one of the finest collections of Islamic art in the world. Designed by I.M. Pei, the same architect behind the Louvre Pyramid, the museum's geometric limestone structure sits on its own island, surrounded by water and manicured gardens, housing treasures spanning over 1,400 years of Islamic history. Nearby, the Mina District offers a completely different atmosphere. This colorful, up-and-coming waterfront neighborhood is filled with pastel-painted buildings, boutique cafes, art galleries, and Instagram-worthy corners. Once a working port area, it has been reborn into one of Doha's trendiest creative hubs, perfect for slow mornings and great photography. Next, we arrive at Katara Cultural Village, a cultural district dedicated to art, music, and heritage. At its heart stands the Katara Amphitheater, a stunning open-air venue inspired by ancient Greek design, built almost entirely from natural stone. With seating for around 5,000 people carved into a graceful curve facing the sea, it hosts everything from classical orchestras and opera performances to traditional Qatari music festivals and international film screenings. Even when empty, the amphitheater is breathtaking. Its symmetry and scale make it one of the most photogenic spots in all of Doha, especially in the soft light of early morning or golden hour. Just steps away, you'll find Qatar's iconic pigeon towers, tall, cone-shaped structures dotted with small openings, built in the traditional style used across the Gulf for centuries to house domesticated pigeons. These towers aren't just decorative, they represent a piece of genuine Qatari heritage, and their sandy, textured facades make for striking visuals against the blue sky. Rounding out the cultural village is the Katara Mosque, more widely known as the Blue Mosque or the Golden Mosque depending on the light hitting its mosaic tilework. Its Turkish Ottoman-inspired architecture, with a domed roof and slender minaret covered in shimmering blue and gold tiles, makes it one of the most beautiful and most photographed mosques in the country. Together, the amphitheater, the pigeon towers, and the mosque make Katara feel like an open-air museum, one where history, art, and architecture all share the same stage. On Pearl Island, we find the Qanat Quartier, Doha's very own version of Venice. Pastel-colored buildings line picturesque canals, crossed by charming bridges and dotted with waterside cafes. It's a surprising and photogenic corner of the city, offering a completely different architectural style from anywhere else in Doha. From colorful canals to soaring skylines, Business Bay showcases Doha's ultramodern side. This is the district where architectural ambition truly shines, with striking, futuristic skyscrapers that define Doha's skyline, especially stunning when lit up after sunset. It's a testament to Qatar's rapid economic growth and global ambitions. For a shopping and entertainment break, Villaggio Mall offers an experience unlike any ordinary shopping center. Modeled after an Italian village, complete with indoor canals and gondola rides, it combines luxury retail with a full-scale indoor theme park and ice rink, making it a favorite for families and shoppers alike. The road to our next stop takes us north through Lusail, Qatar's futuristic planned city and one of the most ambitious urban developments in the entire region. As we drive, wide, immaculate highways stretch ahead, flanked by gleaming high-rises still under construction alongside towers that are already complete. Lusail was purpose-built from the ground up, designed to eventually house hundreds of thousands of residents, and it famously hosted the World Cup final in 2022 at Lusail Stadium. Driving through it feels like glimpsing the future of the Gulf, wide boulevards, waterfront promenades, and a skyline that seems to grow taller every year. Just as impressive as Vendôme Mall, Doha's ultra-luxury shopping destination inspired by Parisian elegance. With grand fountains, opulent interiors, and some of the world's top fashion houses, it's the go-to spot for high-end shopping and fine dining in the city. Just a few minutes from Vendôme, on the exclusive Duan Island, lies one of Lusail's newest and most talked about attractions, Crystal Walk. Stretching 450 meters, this fully air-conditioned promenade is part of the Crystal Residence development, and it's unlike anything else in Qatar. Overhead, 45 illuminated crystal-shaped canopies stretch across the walkway, casting a soft, glowing light that shifts and shimmers as you move beneath them, covering an area of 14,000 square meters in total shade and comfort. But the real magic is underfoot. Built into the pavement are 180 illuminated glass flooring boxes, each one showcasing a different themed display. Some evoke the desert, others snow, forest, sea, or intricate machinery, so that every few steps reveal a completely new scene glowing beneath solid glass. It's a surreal sensation, walking on top of art rather than simply beside it. Lined with cafes, dessert spots, and fine dining restaurants, Crystal Walk has quickly become one of Doha's favorite evening destinations. Heading slightly outside the city center, Education City represents Qatar's investment in knowledge in the future. This sprawling campus is home to branches of some of the world's most prestigious universities, alongside striking contemporary architecture, including buildings designed by world-renowned architects, making it as visually impressive as it is academically significant. Within Education City stands the Qatar National Library, an architectural and cultural gem. Designed by Rem Koolhaas, its vast open floor plan reveals cascading terraces of books in a single dramatic hall, while a dedicated heritage library preserves rare manuscripts and historical documents from across the Arab and Islamic world. Beyond its striking design, the library also holds a piece of history most visitors never expect to find indoors, an original Qatari desert landscape, complete with real sand dunes, preserved beneath the building as a reminder of the terrain it was built upon. The main hall itself feels almost cathedral-like, with white marble steps folding upward in perfect symmetry, lined on either side by open bookshelves stretching as far as the eye can see. Natural light pours in through the glass facade, illuminating readers scattered across the terraces below. It's a space that manages to feel both monumental and quiet at the same time, a fitting tribute to Qatar's growing role as a hub for knowledge and culture in the region. And finally, we leave the city behind for the ultimate Qatari adventure, a desert safari to the inland sea, or Khor al-Adai. The journey begins south of Doha, as the paved highway gradually gives way to open desert, and our convoy of 4x4s lines up at the edge of towering sand dunes. What follows is one of the most exhilarating parts of any trip to Qatar, dune bashing, as skilled drivers navigate steep drops and sweeping curves of soft golden sand, sending adrenaline through every passenger on board. After the ride, the landscape opens up into something truly unique. Khor Al Adayb, known as the Inland Sea, is one of the only places on Earth where a sea inlet penetrates deep into a sand desert without the help of a river. Towering dunes roll directly down into calm turquoise waters, and on a clear day, you can see the coastline of Saudi Arabia just across the bay. It's a landscape that feels almost otherworldly, silent, vast, and completely untouched by the modern skyline we left behind. Many tours pause here for traditional Qatari refreshments, sandboarding down the dunes, or simply time to walk along the shoreline and take in the view. As the afternoon fades, the sun begins its descent over the dunes, painting the sand in deep shades of orange, pink, and gold. Watching the sunset over this rare meeting of desert and sea is the perfect, unforgettable way to end our journey through Doha and Qatar. From ancient souqs to futuristic skylines, from world-class museums to golden desert dunes, Doha proves that a small nation can hold an incredible variety of experiences. That's a wrap on our journey through Qatar's capital. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more travel adventures. Thank you for watching.